Hey, what's happening, guys? Your boy Matt Ogus here, and I've got my freaking about to call Bovice shirt on. Shout out to anyone who knows or can still remember those unforgivable videos where that guy in the woods just talking mad shit, just talking, making up stories. Hilarious series, man. I missed that. I wish those guys kept on making videos, but anyways, here is my pull day. Just an example. This is my major pull day, the one that I do the most of the time. I have an alternate pull day where I switch up the bicep work just a little bit. Pretty much every single pull day begins with some sort of vertical rowing, some sort of vertical pulling. So that can mean, pull up, chin up, maybe weighted or unweighted. It can mean pull down, forward grip, or pull down with my palms facing me, close, wide, medium grip. It can mean any of that. Whatever I choose to do, I'll usually look in my phone and make sure to equal or increase the weight that I do on the exercise. Just double check, make sure I'm hitting the same weight for more quality reps, or a little bit more weight. Or if I only did maybe 3 to 4 sets of the exercise I did last time, I'll go ahead and try 5 sets of 8 or 5 sets of 10. So in some way, shape, or form, I'm always trying to make myself a little bit better, right? So that is the first exercise of my pull day, some sort of vertical pulling, vertical rowing. Next up for me is pretty much the barbell row. I've been adding 5 pounds to this exercise every few sessions, it seems. I'll usually go 2 or 3 workouts using the same weight for 5 sets of 10, and then I'll bump it up 5 pounds. This exercise, it may look like it's not doing that much the way you'll see in this video, but I'm telling you, I'm using just all kinds of mind to muscle connection. That's really what it's all about when it comes to your back. If you're not really feeling it work that well, then maybe what you're aiming for is not getting work that well. So I'm really just trying to get my lats in this. In the past, the way I used to do it, I'd probably be getting more upper back than anything, but the way I do it here, I'm pulling it low on my body, practically scraping my thighs and aiming it towards the bottom of my belt, pretty much the bottom of my stomach if I'm not wearing a belt. And that's where I pull it, pulling with the elbows, and I can really feel it hitting my lats. And that's something that I wanted to make grow this year. Remember, guys, my last competition, I looked at myself, I was like, damn, I need my lats to grow. So that's why I'm doing this style of barbell row. My third and final pull of the day is usually some sort of a pull that I can use with just one arm, single arm. So whether it's on a machine, like I'm doing the iso lateral row on a pre-core or a hammer strength kind of machine with one arm at a time, I'll go ahead and do that. Or perhaps this dumbbell row. And when I'm doing this, I'm really making sure that thinking about what muscle I'm trying to get, and I could feel it as I'm doing it. And I'll find the position that I need to put my body in, the angle of my torso, the angle that I pull my elbow back. I'll make sure that it all is hitting the muscle that I want to hit, the lats in this exercise. So that's why it looks the way it does. It may not be the way you do it. All I really recommend is just pick which muscle you're trying to hit, especially for the back exercises, because it's really dependent on what angle you pull it at, the angle of your torso, and yeah, just make sure you're getting a good stretch, a good squeeze, and you're using the exercise how you want to use it. After those 3 back exercises, those 3 pulls, I'll go ahead and hit my biceps, the first exercise. The main one I've been focusing on is just the barbell curl, sets of 8, and I'll go for 5 sets of 8. Currently, I think I'm using 95, 105, 110 pounds in this video. And I'm trying to keep, the sway to a minimum, English body motion to a minimum. And I actually got this sort of exercise set up from Chris Jones. I asked him, dude, what'd you do for your arms? And he just told me 5 sets of barbell curls, 5 sets of easy bar reverse curls. So I was like, dude, you know what? I'm going to try that out for the majority of my pull days and see what happens. So I've been giving myself tons of time with this, and I think, go ahead and measure my biceps this time come around when I'm cut up and lean, and let you guys know how much they've grown, okay? Alright guys, after those barbell curls, 5 sets of that, I'm going ahead and do 5 sets of 8 for the easy bar curl. And similar to the other back exercises, I might not raise the weight every single time. but be damn sure that somewhere along the line the weight gets raised. For these pull exercises, it's really easy to kind of cheat your way through reps or to compromise form. So that's why I'll probably stick on the same weight for a workout or two, or maybe even three. Especially with these smaller muscle group exercises like the barbell curl, the easy bar curl. I'll probably stick with that barbell curl weight for two or three more pull days. Just like the easy bar curl, I'll probably stick with this weight for another 2 or 3 more pull days. So I'm only using like 27.5 pounds per side for the easy bar curl, 5 sets of 8. Keeping my elbows there to the side, just really focusing on hitting that that forearm and the bicep, and also keeping my back straight as much as possible. So last actual exercise of the day, face pulls, and this is something I feel like a lot of people might want to add to their programs. To begin with, a lot of people don't do enough back exercises. They're really caught up in doing chest and shoulders and biceps. And like Eric Helms told you in a video in the past, that people, especially with front raising too for your shoulders, slowly you become gorilla-like, right? Your shoulders kind of go forward, your posture gets messed up. So of course, hitting your back, equaling out the volume of back exercises to chest and shoulder exercises will help with that, but also doing face pulls, and also when it comes to your rear delts. So this is a great exercise for your rear delts. Great exercise for just kind of equaling out the shoulders in terms of both like the look and the actual musculature, so you have more balance. And I love this, just the way it feels. I make sure to pull it really back and up. And that's my main recommendation for this exercise. Don't go too heavy. Pick a weight that you can resist the weight with. You might find a weight really easy to pull back there and hard to resist, so find a weight that that you can resist, that you can hold a negative, not super slow or anything, but you can control it. So that's my recommendation for the face pull. And last but not least, I just did some rotator cuff work. Sometimes I forget doing this, to be honest. I forgot this on the last couple pull days, but I'll do some outer rotation like this and some outer rotation like this, just to, like I said, balance things out. If you think about how we train, the majority of our careers, we end up doing a lot of this kind of movement and this kind of movement, and not so much certain other kind of movements like taking something and going like that, or taking something and going like that. It's kind of just one of those neglected movement patterns that we just don't do that much of. So doing these little things for like 10 to 15 reps, a few sets every once in a while, help keep your shoulders, your rotator cuffs, the small muscles of your rotator cuffs, strong and able to work as stabilizer muscles when you're benching, when you're rowing, when you're doing pull-ups, that sort of thing. So work them out. I usually recommend working them out at the end. Maybe some people recommend them in the beginning, but my mind state is that if you hit your rotator cuffs in the beginning of a workout, they might be burnt out. So then when you're actually doing compound movements, they might be already taxed. So that's kind of why I would do it at the end of a workout. If you guys find some sort of conflicting, professional advice or scientific advice, go ahead and let me know. But that's what I recommend. And that basically concludes my workout, guys. That's the pull day. Pretty soon, what I think I'll do is find my whiteboard and I'll map out the 2 different push days I do, the 3 different leg days I do, and then the 2 different pull days I do. There's one other pull day that I'll show you guys in maybe another video. And if there's any questions you have, leave it in the comments. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace.
Hey, quit being a little bitch! Ogus cake!